Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel once again, and for today's video I'm going to share my fourth theme that I've used up in the retrocup, which I believe I think it's the best theme that I've used up because of the meta shift over here. What I feel, because in retrocup the fairies and steals are banned so that dragon can take up the lead, but it needs coverage from ice, mainly ice. So I'll be taking up my lead over here with Shadow Dragonair over here, and I want you guys to believe that Shadow neutral Dragon Breath really adds up quickly over here with a Body Slam spam and coverage move on to for Ice as Aqua Tail over here. So since I'm running my lead of Dragonair over here, it kind of loses to Jellicent, any ice type like Froslass or maybe Dugong, and again for Cresselia. So that is the reason I'm pairing my safe swap with Dragonair as my Lickitung over here that deals its weaknesses and have a good coverage for water ice type as well with Power Whip over here. And since Lickitung is very bulky, it can give me switch or maybe can give me shield advantage over here, which is the reason I have a closer of Froslass over here, because Froslass really is a very strong pick in this meta as well, because since it is not having any dark or steel, it does shine up very well. And Dragonair being having access to Dragon Breath, Body Slam and Aqua Tail does kind of core break the Lanturn Talonflame core as well, but it needs coverage from those Cresselia, Dugong, everything. Apart from that, this team worked out really well for me, and quickly moving on to the first battle, I pick up a lead against Shadow Dragonite over here. So apart from ice, I need also coverage from dragons, but since I do so much damage with dragon, my Dragon Breath alone over here, so I can let this Dragon Claw go through, because now I can easily come back with my Lickitung and get myself ahead on energy over here. To which now, as they comes out with their second Pokemon as the Universal Fisk over here, which is, I believe, again a good code breaker for Lanturn and Talonflame over here, which is really good. That it really do it performed really well as well, but not here, because I have access to Power Whip with my Lickitung. So I'll be going for the first Power Whip, and I got the first shield as well, which is huge, because now from this Universal Fisk I can tank in one more move as well. And since they're running Mud Bomb, I don't have to worry much onto their fast move damage over here. So I'll be going for the next Power Whip that again does guarantees out the shield over here, and now I'll be switching out into my final Pokemon, which is going to be Froslass over here. So Froslass does comes in, and to which they have the response over here, which I believe is not a good response, because this poison moves is going to be resisted by my ghost typing over here from the center curl, to which they went for acid spray over here, which I believe is fine. But now I am going to overfarm quite a bit, and on the CMP tie I will be going for the next avalanche to take out this Tentacruel over here. But now I have to shield up the next move, because my defense is double debuffed right now, so I can shield up one discharge and I can easily go for the next avalanche that does more than enough damage to take out this Universal Fisk and get me the win for the first battle over here. GG's to my opponent, and really well played. So with this team I played total of 25 matches today, which really went up good over here. So moving on to the next battle, I pick up a lead against Vigoroth over here. So for Vigoroth, it does have a good matchup, but in a zero shield scenario, Vigoroth does lose to a Dragonair over here. So I can shield up the first move. So I think they are going for back-to-back Body Slam, so I can tank in one easily. So if you guys know that I can shield once and get the farm down maybe, but not here, because they went for a Body Slam that does take me out. To which now I'll be coming back with my Froslass, load up a ton of energy, and now I'll be catching the move onto my Lickitung over here, which ends up being a rock side, which is huge. And now they comes out with their final Pokemon, which is going to be their Froslass of their own once again, which is huge because now this Lick and Power Whip will be adding up really quickly, and they cannot farm me down. Yeah, they can farm me down, but they have to shield up one move again. But now I want so much damage over here, so that is the reason I'll be going for the Power Whip that hits for instant damage, but it does hit quite hard because it's a Froslass over here. And now I can easily come back with my own Froslass, and now the final Pokemon that they have access to is going to be their Kingdra over here, which is troublesome for me because this Avalanche does so much damage over here, but still again it's going to be neutral over here in this scenario. And now from that kind of range, I'll be going for back-to-back Avalanche that does draw out the final shield as well. And now I have to watch out for the catch over here, which I believe they will do in some point of time. So I'll be shielding up the next Octazooka that does drop my attack, and I threw the next move, which again they catch over here anyway. But from this kind of range, I thought of going for a farm down, which I could with my Froslass with a sliver of HP and get the win for the second battle here as well. Really tough one and close battle again. Moving on to the third battle, I pick up a lead against Lanturn, and this is where Dragonair can do so much damage output over here because this Sparks, this Surf and Thunderbolt, everything resisted, but I can do so much chip damage. And as I mentioned, the Shadow Dragon Breath does add up quickly over here. So I'll be tanking the next move, and I am going to shield up, I believe, once and go for farm down because I have a bit of HP left onto my Dragonair, and I can go for one move as well. So let's see what they comes back in with. So they comes back, I believe, I totally missed it what they comes back in with. So they comes back with a Medicham over here, which is huge because I can do so much chip damage with back-to-back body slams over here onto a Medicham. But for some reason I went for Aqua in the first, which is not a great thing. So I should have went for body slam, which does a bit of more damage. But now I can come back with my Lickitung over here because Ice Punch and Psychic both are resisted, or maybe Power Up Punch as well, but I thought they're running Ice Punch and Psychic, so Psychic might add up on Froslass. So that is the reason I'll be coming back with my own Lickitung over here, and the final Pokemon that they have access to is going to be a Noctowl. So I have got my win condition over here, so the only thing is I'll be going for chip damage over here with my Lickitung and as a damage sponge in this scenario as well. So one Sky Attack does not take me out, but I'll be going for chip damage once again with my body slams. So since I'm one shield deficit over here, so chip damage does really help me out because now from this kind of range I can shield up one Sky Attack, and since Sky Attack is again debuffed right now with energy, so I'll be going for the hefty farm down, and they can save up the shields later for the game over here because I'll be wrapping this up with the Power Snows in this scenario. GG's to my print, really well played. Moving into the next battle, I pick up a really hard lead against Abomasnow over here, but maybe for some kind of reason they are lagging, which I was not sure, but I'll be quickly safe swapping out into my Lickitung over here. So Lickitung is such a good safe swap over here because with all the steel types gone, Lickitung is a very thick boy to farm it down, or maybe a really we need a really hard answer to farm down a Lickitung or maybe take it out over here. So I'll be letting this next charge move go through once again, and maybe I'll be farming up quite a bit of extra energy as well. So they'll be going for back-to-back weather balls. So now I'll be going for the next body slam to take out this Abomasnow, and since the Abomasnow is gone right now, my Dragonair is kind of safe right now. So the next Pokemon actually that they comes out in with is going to be Altaria over here. So Altaria will not like this chip damage of body slam, but anyway they have to shield once or maybe twice, or they have to let it go one time here. So this body slam really does add up, and now from this kind of range, since they have built up quite a bit of energy, so I will be coming back with my Froslass over here because Froslass can tank in one Sky Attack or maybe a Moonblast as well, doing double super effective with Powder Snows. So I can let this next charge move go through, and let's see what they have in their backline over here. So I'll be going for the hefty farm down in this scenario as well, and now I have to shield up once. So I'll be shielding up the next Sky Attack, and let's see what the final Pokemon that they have access to. It is going to be a Whiscash over here, which is kind of fine for my Dragonair over here, because I have to watch out for a Blizzard. They might not run Blizzard, or maybe they are running Scald and Mud Bomb, but I have to watch out for that, to which I did the best thing over here to get into a CMP tie onto a Whiscash over here. So they have to take me down with their Mud Bomb over here, and now I have to go for a farm down, or maybe I can go for one Body Slam to take it out. So I will not risk it over here. So they was not at a Blizzard, but I'll not risk it. So that is the reason I'll be going for this next Body Slam that does enough damage to take out the very low Altaria over here from that kind of range that wraps up the fourth battle over here for this set in this scenario. GG's. Moving into the next battle, I pick up a really tough lead against this Froslass over here, so I will be quickly safe swapping out into my Lickitung over here. So Lickitung with no stab leak damage still does enough damage onto a Froslass over here, to which now the safe swaps out into their own Lickitung. So this is going to be a really good play, because they'll chip my Lickitung over here. They'll soften up my safe swap over here, and then they'll be safe swapping out over here. But now I have got to keep one thing in mind, that their switch clock is misaligned over here, so I can take advantage of that. So I'll be going for the back-to-back Body Slams over here, and I can tank one Body Slam from this kind of range as well, which is going to be good for me, because yeah, I can let this move go through, and now I'll be safe swapping out, or maybe I can let this move go through, because yeah, I can let this move go through, and now I can be coming back with my Dragonair and get a bit of hefty farm down. And since it's going to be Lickitung, it is not that attack heavy, I can let this move go through as well, because somehow I think my Froslass is going to be my win condition over here, to which I'll be going for the first Aqua Tail, and then since I'll be going to get the first shield, I'll be switching out into my Froslass over here, and the final Pokemon that they have access to is going to be a Vigoroth over here. But it's now Vigoroth matchup is not that bad, because it have got access to Rock Slide as well, that does super effective damage to a Froslass over here. So I'll be shielding up the first move, which ends up being a Body Slam, which is not great, but now I have to shield up twice over here, because the next will be a Rock Slide that will be taking me out. But now I have got so much energy onto my Froslass over here, to which now I'll be going for the next Avalanche, that for some reason the video was distorted over here, as you guys can see. So I went for back-to-back Avalanches over here that took out their final shield as well, and now from this kind of range they went for an Avalanche that does not even knock me out, and I can easily get to the next Avalanche just in time. That does guarantees out their knockout and gives me the win for the final battle here as well. So it is going to be really good and close battles over here, intense battles, and this team worked out so much fun and so much well for me, because Dragonair is such a good pick and Froslass is such a strong closer over here with Lickitung safe swap. That is the reason this team worked out so well. I went up to 22 and 3 onto a 25 full set, like 5 sets of 25 battles, which is really awesome. So if you're trying out this team, do let me know how it is working out for you, and if you're liking the content onto this channel, do like, share and subscribe and share it with your friends as well. So that will be all for this video, and see you again in the next one. Till then, peace.